Guys, today we're gonna make this amazing Cuban rice bowl. Got everything you need. But let's get started with the marinade. You wanna do it maybe just a couple hours ahead of time, something you don't wanna go for too long. All right, let's get started. It's a real simple, they call it Cuban mojo. Okay, so I have about a half a cup of, I'm starting with almost 3 pounds of chicken thighs. Okay, so that's why I'm using about a half a cup of oil, just so when I throw it in the grill, it also helps it not to stick and helps everything get all coated. Okay, I have about a quarter of a white onion. You can use a sweet onion. I just think I kind of like the spiciness of a white onion a little bit better. So zest of my orange, lemon, and lime. Don't forget to zest it. It really picks up the marinade a lot more. Okay. I'm gonna go, and now I'm gonna do the juice of all of these. Okay, so I'm gonna do the juice of each one of these into this. Oh, not a very juicy lime today. Make sure if it's real juicy, I may not use the whole thing. Okay. These squeezers work really good. Gets it all out of there. All right. I'll do my lemon. Lemon's not too bad here. I could probably just do it by hand. I don't see too many seeds. And since it's a marinade, I don't need to worry about that too much. All right. Get my lemon in there. Okay, now my orange I am just going to do by hand because it doesn't quite fit in our squeezer there. The sweetness of the orange, and the orange is going to add an amazing flavor. So get a good squeeze on there. There we go. Perfect, squeeze that all in there. Okay, now my spices, I have a couple teaspoons of cumin, of chili powder, of oregano, and of smoked paprika. Okay, so get those all in there. All right, and that's it, right? So give it a stir up in here. Give it a seal. I'm gonna leave a little air into it, get just a little bit of a shake going on. Okay, another squeeze, try to stir up everything good. You can stir this up into a bowl also if you want to. But as it sits for the hour, so I might kind of flip it and give it another little squeeze. Now I'm gonna get all the air out of it. Suck all the air out. Cool. Okay, only a couple hours on this thing, right? Not too long, not overnight. Okay, let's get these black beans all prepped. So we're gonna start by sauteing some onions. I have a little butter, a little oil in this pan, and we're gonna saute them, I don't know, let's say like 2 or 3 minutes, just so they're soft, just starting to get translucent. Okay, once they're sauteing, they're getting a little hot, we're gonna add a little bit of salt to them. I believe it just helps soften them up a little bit and helps this whole process go just a little bit faster. Stir it all up here, let it sit for a couple more minutes. Okay, so now let's add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Stir this all in. You don't want to cook this too long. If I had the onions going a little hot, I'm also going to turn this down a little bit. So stir this in, let it sit maybe a minute. All right, so now let's add in the black beans here. I've drained them. Okay, so we're gonna dump the whole can in. Now what I wanna do is I wanna take a potato masher. I'm gonna mash up, just so maybe like half of them are mashed up. I'm not gonna get it, totally mashed into a paste, but I wanna mash up just so that about half and half. Half are mashed up pretty good, half are still kind of a whole bean. Give you some good texture to this whole thing. All right, we got them all mashed up. We're gonna add in about a teaspoon of cumin, about the same of smoked paprika, a little pepper, and a little bit more salt. Just a couple shakes. You'll taste it later before it's done and season it a little bit more if you need to. Okay, stir this all up. Just let it, after this, we're just gonna let it simmer until we're ready. All right, chicken's been marinating now for about an hour, hour and a half. We're gonna throw this onto a smoking hot grill. Okay, as you lay the thighs on, try to open them up, spread them out a little bit. We're gonna cook, before we shut the lid here, we're gonna turn it down just a little bit so you can see it flaming up right here. Let's turn it down just a little bit so we don't burn them. And we're gonna go about 4 minutes on this side. All right, they've cooked for about 4 minutes. We're gonna flip them on over here. If it's, again, they're scorching on one side, move them to a little bit cooler spot. We don't wanna burn them here. Okay, get them all flipped over, and same deal, 4.5 minutes, and then we'll kind of check them to make sure that they're done enough. All right, now let's prep our cilantro lime rice. So always zest your limes, right? Don't forget about that. Don't leave that hanging out there on the table. It's great flavor. So we're gonna squeeze in our lime juice here. These ones are a little bit tough. Not a ton of juice in these, but get this all squeezed in. And then add a cilantro. So I'll add a little bit, stir it all up. And then if I need to add some more, I can add some more. If not, I'll just save the rest to top the dish off. All right, get it all stirred up. Let it sit for a little bit. All right, let's build this bowl. So let's start with our rice here. Put that on the bottom here, a couple spoonfuls of that. There we go. Our black beans. These are gonna be awesome in here. Some of that chicken. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna top this with a little fresh cilantro, a little chopped up fresh white onion. You can get some fun salsas to put on here, mango salsa, something like that. If you want a little spicier, you can throw some hot sauce on here, but play with it, right? This is just a good base for a lot of things. The chicken is amazing with all those citrus flavors into it, and the cumin. Anyway, I think it's awesome. So let's give it a try. There we go. That's awesome. Give this a try. Cuban chicken black bean bowl. Try it out. Let me know what you